Pictures up.
Pictures up.
Pictures up. And roll sound. Rolling.
Rolling.
Sound speed.
Camera speed. Awesome. Take two.
And action.
Unsung Hero is the story of a family in search of a better life and the struggles they encounter along the way. It's also the story of perseverance and hope and love as a family travels from Australia to Nashville, Tennessee with a song in their hearts. Unsung Hero is a true story, the true story of the Smallbone family and their journey of finding their place in the history of the Christian music industry. I'm Noel T. Manning II for Meet Me in the Movies, an open dialogue, and today we're joined by Rebecca St. James and Kirrilee Berger, who plays Rebecca in the film Unsung Hero.
She's a special one, David. Trick is getting other folks to see it. When she sings and thinks no one's watching, she shines.
Just give it.
Kirrilee and Rebecca. Hi, I'm Noel Manning from Meet Me at the Movies. Thanks for joining us.
Great to meet you. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. I tell you, the film loved Unsung Hero. I appreciated the story of faith, family, community, and also the beautiful works that God can let loose in our lives. And that really did shine through. And Rebecca, first question goes out to you. I'm sure that there was probably no shortage of emotions witnessing this chapter of your family story come to life on screen. And I'd really love for you to share what you feel was the most significant aspect of this story that you hope audiences will remember when they walk away from this, and why.
Well, we had the premiere, Kirrilee and I, just last night, and I mean, every time I watch the film, I lose it. I mean, it's just like makeup is just done. It's just tear fest. It is a really powerful and profound film. I'm very, very proud of it. I had my brother directing and starring in it, and my husband was very involved as well. So I felt very safe in the filming of this film with my story. But it's really a story about our family coming to America in the 90s. There's 7 kids in our family. My dad lost his job soon after we moved here, and we lived by faith for a couple of years. And so it's about prayer. It's about seeing miracles happen. It's about community coming around us and supporting these foreigners that were brand new in this new nation. And so I think I hope that it will encourage people in the areas of family, faith, marriage, parenting. I think there's themes that relate to everyone, and there's humor in it too that helps. I don't know, it's a very heartwarming film. I think people leave encouraged and wanting to love their families in a different way. So we hope that continues.
Thank you. And Kirrilee, it's not often that acting talents get a chance to take on a character of someone who's living. So share your journey of working with Rebecca and maybe what you sought from her within your acting journey to portray her on screen.
Absolutely. It is so true that it's such an intriguing thing. I have played many real people before. I was once on like a history television show, but this is, I believe, the first time that I've played a real person that is still living and very much beloved. So that was a challenge. But similarly to what Rebecca was saying about feeling very safe because, you know, her brother and her husband was there, I very much felt the same way because every step of the way I sort of had the Rebecca encyclopedias next to me because I was 10 feet away from all times from her brother, her husband, her father, sometimes her mom, her friends. So anytime I had a question, I felt so safe and I knew that I was so held that I could just trust fall and they were always going to catch me and they weren't going to let me fail. And Rebecca was so kind and gracious. You know, we had our phone calls and our conversations to make sure that, you know, I understood what was going on in here and up here. And it was just such an expansive journey for me. I feel like I've grown so much as, you know, as a person, as an actor, as a singer, as a recording artist, as a writer. I mean, I feel like it's expanded so much of my whole world from having the blessing and the gift of getting to tell your story.
She did a phenomenal job. I'm so proud of her performance. She really did great. Yeah.
I love that. Well, Rebecca, you and I met back in 1997 in Boiling Springs, North Carolina.
Wow.
There was Jacob's Well Christian Music Festival.
Okay, that rings a bell.
I was working at a local news station and got a chance to interview you. And as I look at this film, one of the things that I that had a flashback was seeing Rebecca take the stage at a music festival.
Yeah.
And Christian music festivals during that time were so huge. And I'd love for you to share your memories of why those festivals were so important to Christian artists during that time and why they're still important to get people out there.
Yeah, I mean, I have just countless memories of various festivals from all around the US, from age 16 through recently. And so it's just wild. I think there's something very magical about a festival because you've got these people coming from, I mean, oftentimes different parts of the nation, thousands and thousands of people, up to like 60,000 people. One time I felt like there was hundreds of thousands of people. In DC, it was a gathering, kind of a festival there. And it's this sense of community, it's this sense of kind of oneness as a body of people, a sense of like, because it's a Christian festival, sense of same heart. You hear, these thousands of people just singing to God. It's very powerful. And you just got this kind of sea or this ocean of people that, are in one purpose. So I think some of my favorite memories actually performing are in a situation like that. And you're outside under God's sky as well. So to have the final scene in Unsung Hero be this festival moment, one of my early memories of that in the mid-90s was really, really special.
Both for joining us right here on Meet Me at the Movies. And thanks for reminding us that there is a power of a song within all of us that is waiting to be freed and to echo for others. So thank you both for what you bring to this film.
Thank you.
Thanks for
And thank
having
you
us.
for remembering all those years ago and bringing that
Amazing.
to my mind again. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
God
Take
bless
care.
you. Good to see you again. Thank
you
you.
so much.
Thanks for your time.
Pictures up.
Pictures up. Let's roll sound. Rolling.
Rolling.
Sound speed.
Camera speed. Awesome. Take two. Mark.
And action.